Happy New Year and welcome to the Mike Saunders Project. I'm, of course, Mike Saunders, and there's a fart by Jerry Cornfeld. Great, breaking up the new year. Yeah, I know we already released Twilight Part 2 and Twilight Part 3, but...
Believe it or not.
What?
Believe it or not.
Alright. But anyway, this is our real first review of the year, and it's called Nude Nuns with Big Guns. And there's a little backstory that we're going to jump into real quick before we even talk about this movie. A little while ago, we did this movie called Abraham Lincoln vs. Zombies. And it starred Bill Oberst Jr. We didn't really know who he was. We did the review, we posted it, and Bill Oberst himself watched the review and commented on it. And here it is. Alright, this is where... Bill Oberst Jr. Commented. All right, let's see here. He watched our review here, and then he commented down here. DJ Tiger Style, which used to be our channel name. Now it's well, it doesn't say anymore, but now it's Mike Saunders Style. You can blah. Anyway, enjoyed your review and wanted to say thanks for the mention. Mike, the guy who played Abraham Lincoln, was good as Abraham Lincoln, and Jerry, he was ugly.
I still stick with that.
Funny and stay-up review. We'll be checking out reviews in the future. Best to you. Wow, this is certainly a milestone in the Mike Saunders review history. First time one of our stars of blah, blah. Man, I can't even read. Anyway, I just said that we
Dumb bastard
it.
Can't even read.
And then, yeah, he just said his pleasure. And he doesn't take himself too seriously, especially with titles like fucking Nude Nuns with Big Guns. And he ended up subscribing. Very excited. He's got his own little site here with his promoting his stuff. And he's followed us on Twitter.
We matter.
We matter. He likes us. We're his best friend. And that was pretty exciting that we were contacted by somebody who we, brutalized.
Yeah.
So then I was going through, like a couple days later after that whole thing, I was going through some other videos, rewatching some videos, and then I watched our review of Haunting in Salem, which was probably like a couple months prior to that, and it starred Bill Oberst Jr., and we didn't realize that.
Didn't even realize.
And we brutalized him. I mean, we talk about how ugly he is so much. It is so embarrassing watching it again. Because he was really nice. He was really nice to us, and he really liked it, the review, and I'm like, all right, because we're pieces of shit. I mean, we're not attractive.
I am.
Well, yeah. I'm like somebody's ugly sister. Ugly fat sister.
I think you're a handsome woman.
I'm a handsome woman. I'm a childbearing woman. But yeah, I've said a lot of awful things about Bill Oberst's face, but he's a really nice guy. Anyway, here's some of the things I said.
Some of the best ones.
Yeah, and I think you said some stuff too.
He is ugly.
He looks like the actor who plays Odo on Star Trek Deep Space Nine, but without all that makeup.
This movie's a hunk of shit.
So, what you just watched was we had stopped the movie, so Jerry, about like an hour into it, and it was an hour and 25 minutes. And Jerry had to smoke a cigarette. He was getting a little stressed out from the movie. So we get back up here, we watch the last 25 minutes, and then the next part happens. Jerry, come on.
No.
Jerry, come on, do the review.
I fucking wanna.
Come on, Jerry.
I don't wanna.
Come on, Jerry.
I don't want to talk about this movie. I don't want to relive this movie. I want to act like it didn't happen, like everything can go back to normal.
Come on, Jerry, be a man. Jerry, don't cry.
Not fair. Okay. What a shitload of fuck.
Do you think that's number worst? You think that's the worst one we did?
It really seems like we're getting good at this. Like, we're picking worse and worse movies every week.
Is that what you call getting good?
Yeah. This movie beat the shit out of like my soul.
Sheriff Uglyface, Ugly Liam Neeson, thing
It
down.
ended as it began. There was nothing in between. A complete, if not total, waste of time. Shane Van Dyke, your work is terrible and you should feel terrible. You're an awful human being and I hope you choke on a dick.
So, this is the shittiest. This is shitty.
Hitler could have made these movies.
This movie's fucking stupid.
Yeah,
how about his fucking.
He's so fucking ugly. He is just
sheriff uniform.
Ugly.
His sheriff's uniform looked like you rented it from the costume store. Oh, jeez. I'm not a nice person.
No.
And neither are you.
No, not really. He said so many nice things about us.
Yeah, he did. He was really nice. So anyway, I recently on Twitter, I tweeted him and saying that we're going to review Nude Nuns with Big Guns because he's in this movie. And he retweeted me. And they sent me a DM and just told me that, basically just joking about how the movie was cheesy. And
he's glad he died in the first 10 minutes.
Yeah, and don't be so hard on him. But he wasn't even bad in the movie. You know what I mean? He was just what I expected out of like a kind of like a goon or a hired killer. But anyway, so the movie's like 130 minutes long. Came out in like 2010. It was unrated, and no actor, like if I didn't know these other two movies, I wouldn't know who Bill Overs Jr. was. So I don't know any of these people.
No.
But anyway, I guess we jump right into it unless there's something else you want to talk about. I've never heard of this movie before when it came out.
No, me neither.
And I wouldn't have watched it. I'm only watching it because Bill Overs Jr.'s in it. You know what I mean?
It's his fault, so we can blame him.
All right,
thanks, Bill.
Yeah. The movie fucking sucks. It just sucks a big ass dick. I mean, what do you think about it, Jerry? Wow. Why? Oh, my phone's ringing. Hold on.
Ignore the phone.
I'll be right back.
All right.
Tell them a little something about that movie.
I'm going to talk about Nude Nuns with Big Guns. It drained the life force from my very being. It's going to take me a little while to recover from this one. But let's talk about it. It's about exactly what it sounds like. Nude nuns and the guns who love them. So the movie opens with nuns on a drug deal with a couple of priests who are running the drug deal. I'm not quite sure why the nuns are there. And then the drug deal goes wrong because the buyer...
You got like the 1,000-yard stare, bro. What? Oberst?
Oberst. So the nuns and the priests are on their way to do a drug deal. The priests are running the drug deal. They take the drug to the drug buyer. The drug buyer opens the suitcase containing the drugs, and they're a bag short. So then they start beating up the nuns and terrorizing them. They kill one, and then one of them turns out to have stolen it, and she turns out to be the main nude nun with big guns. But pretty much the nuns are just manufacturing drugs for them.
Yeah, like nobody's a good guy in the movie.
No.
And the hero is just an anti-hero. And the bad guys are really self-aware, so they're like, we are the bad guys.
They flat out said they were the bad guys.
We're bad guys.
We are the bad guys.
We do the bad things.
How come I always the fucking bad guy?
I am the fucking bad guy. Ugh,
this movie, yeah, it wanted to be one of the grindhouse flicks pretty bad.
Yeah. It was like tried to be that Robert Rodriguez kind of movie.
Spy Kids?
No, I mean like Machete or
Machete was in
from
Spy Kids.
from Dust Till Dawn. I get the hiccups. Oh God.
Well, stop it. Your hiccups are cute. Oh, squeak coming out of you. Right?
Yeah.
Do we get your permission?
Need permission for what?
To continue with the review.
Go ahead.
No, you're up.
Shut up, that you're just a dick. Alright, I think they passed. Okay, they're gone. They're gone.
You scared him away? You scared your hiccups away?
Yeah, I think so.
Alright. So tell us more about Nude Nuns with Big Guns.
What was I talking about?
How there's no good guys in the movie.
I think I just hiccuped again. Oh God! What the fuck? Ah!
Drooling all over yourself.
Oh God! Oh, this is some shit right here. This ain't good.
The hiccups.
Oh man! I do it trying to hold my breath.
What do you think, Lenny? What does it smell like?
It actually smells kind of good.
Yeah, I've drank.
It smells like